Welcome guys to another Age of Empires forecasted game. I'm really excited about this one. We're gonna talk about this map in a moment, but let's present the players first. In the color blue playing as the Trushi's Legacy, it's Zerty against his opponent playing as the English. In the color purple, it's LoueMT. Welcome guys to Archipelago. How do you say it in English? Archipelago? Like, in Spanish it's archipelago, like that's it. I guess I haven't used that word in so many years. But look at that. Every player, it starts in an island with some resources. Have plenty of food, I will say. Have a little bit of food, but most of the food here it's on the water. So we're gonna see a lot of action here. 3 relics on the right side of the map in one of the island, and 1 relic for each. So at least you get 1 relic for yourself if you don't really contest any relics, or at least you have one. This is the kind of map that reminds me of my childhood. I don't know if you play like Age of Empires 1 or Age of Empires 2 when you were a kid, but this is the kind of map like I enjoy the most, like getting out in the continent, exploring what's out there with the ships, and then finding land and making a transport ship and start building more stuff. I love it. I love it. However, I think we're gonna see something a little bit different today. Because, if you gain control of the map, you win the game here. That's as easy as it sounds. It will be pretty much a naval battle, so I'm really curious about how Trushi's Legacy will deal with that, because let's take a look at the upgrades, because I don't really take a look at much of the water fights very often. This one is on Imperial Age. Beautiful nest of it. Look at those Ronaldinho moves. There you go. So you get basic ships here, but the English, they do have Admiralty that come with a increased range combat for +1, so they can actually make a huge difference here on taking those fights. You can have some extra range to kill those ships, and that can make the English a very good civilization on the water. Trushi's Legacy, on the other hand, not particularly good in water. I mean, nothing special, nothing wrong about it either. It's just, it doesn't have any kind of extra unique technology here, at least on the Feudal Age or the Castle Age. The Imperial Age, they look amazing, like cannon emplacements 360 degrees, non-scope 360, guys. Same here. But we usually don't see these upgrades. I almost never see those upgrades. That's why I really do have to read them, because it's like, oh, damn, like, that's, those are pretty cool if you manage to go that far. I guess the only situation where you can actually, have those kind of fights are like in a free-for-all, in a map like this, where you have very little islands and you have a lot of water. And I love it. I love it. But yeah, this really reminds me of the of those dates on my childhood. And by the way, this is a stealth forest. I don't know if you know it, but this is a stealth forest, and you don't really scout the opponent here. I guess that they don't really need to scout. They know exactly like what's going on, right? Everyone has their own thing, and eventually they will meet. But the stealth forest here is actually good if you want to snipe or anything, but it's in a position where nobody can benefit from it. I saw one game where the stealth forest was like here, and that was like huge for the defender or the attacker as well, depending on how they use it. So yeah, it really reminds me of my childhood. I just found a picture. My dad was looking for some old pictures, and they found me when I was like 9, and I was playing the computer, and you don't really see the computer that much in that picture. But if you're really zooming, it's Age of Empires. And look how life works. We always go back to our origins, or There's something you have done as a kid that you don't really remember what it was, but you really like it, and somehow life just pushes you into a different direction, and you end up doing something different. And I think it's very important to remember what you did as a kid. I really think so. Anyway, meditation gardens already here. Gonna gather a lot of gold, some stone, some wood. Looks like plenty of gold. Meanwhile, Louis is gonna age up with the Abbey of Kings. And we see the first Junk. They have very funny names like Junk, Hulk. I don't know what else to, what kind of names they use, but basically you have the archers, you have the archer ships and the sprinkle ships. So they do like AoE damage, but they have less damage, you know? And then you have the sprinkle ships, which do more damage, but they are only single target. And arguably have the more range. Or we're gonna use this to study the water. Zerty already there. Gonna push some of those ships away. And the king is here. Now I love the choice about a king, because there's not much you can do with the archers. Like you need to spend some resources on those units. And you can potentially put a transport ship, go to your opponent's base, put the king here, and then silently your opponent needs to deal with that. So you gotta be careful. And he's building on a place where you cannot really see it. He doesn't know which landmark he has, so he cannot really predict that. There you go, the Hulk. Strong against arrow ships, lower maneuverability. So obviously the Hulk counters the Junk. Look at that, man at the sails, activate to move 40% faster for 10 seconds. Do everyone has that? Does everyone has the same? Let me take a look. These are all Junks. Junks and work Junks. And what's the difference? Oh, war Junk is a sprinkle ship. Okay. They do counter archer ships. So gotta be careful here, not to lose any kind of ship here. You don't want to lose anything. Meanwhile, the king. Do we see a transport ship going somewhere? We need to keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on the transport ship, because you can send the king to your opponent's base and you can cause some chaos there and distracting him from the main battle. Looks like more ships are coming here. How many dogs he has? 3 dogs so far. See, Zerty, only with 2 dogs. Still having a lot of ships here. Remember, there is no way to go. If you lose the water, you lose the game here. Now be careful not to get touched by that demo ship. More ships coming here. A couple of demos also coming from Zerty. He's having a huge wood economy. Just because you have the Imperial officials, have the double broadaxe, and the English don't have any kind of bonuses for the economy. I mean, only farms, right? But you don't really go farms in this map. Demo ship also gets sniped again. Meanwhile, Louis defending. Gonna send that demo ship. Takes down another ship. More demo ships coming from bot players. Suddenly, I feel like Louis is recovering. Another demo ship, gonna be careful. Come on! There you go. Unfortunately, it didn't die. More demo ships coming for Louis, and another demo ship managed to hit 3 ships at the same time. That's huge for him. That's huge for him. And now he only have just a little bit of HP. Just a little bit. Zerty just focusing on the naval. Just sending more and more ships, not letting his opponent rest. More demo ships coming from Louis. doing some Ronaldinho moves here to avoid the damage from those ships to use to save the fishing boats. Zerty doing a really good job on pushing his opponent. Fishing ships can do repair other ships, so they work as villagers, and these are like, you can think of them as siege, so they can repair those ships. And somehow Louis it's gonna go for a counter-attack. That's very, very interesting. Look at the wood of Zerty. He has so much wood. He has so much wood in the bank. You can actually put a couple more docks just to push your production. More ships coming from Zerty. Meanwhile, Louis researching specialized pick. Is it specialized pick? There you go, specialized pick. Now you gotta be careful not to lose those demo ships, but it's not like nobody knows exactly 100% sure like if you're gonna hit them or not. It's just really hard. They are very weak, so you gotta micro them very, very well. Another demo ship coming here, and Zerty with a lot of military advantage. God damn it, that cough. Demo ship didn't manage to connect. This one did connect, I believe. This at least for one ship. Now Zerty keeps pushing into Louis' base at the same time. Look at that. The king has arrived here. And it comes with a villager. It comes with a villager. So I wonder what Louis is trying to do here. Meanwhile, more ship battles here. Looks like Louis will lose the water. Or is he? Is he losing the water? I think he's recovering. A lot of ships are damaged here. Meanwhile, the king just dealing some damage, forcing some idle time to this outpost. Hand cannon placement already here, and you gotta have the archery range here for Louis. The brilliant move. Brilliant move. Just, it's the dream, you know, putting that production building into your opponent's island. I know Zerty has to deal with that. Well, you have the cannon placement here. That's one thing. Bot players stop attacking in the water. Couple of palace guards going out for Zerty, well as the blacksmith. Gonna put some extra damage to those. Probably +1 range armor, which will benefit for those. They do get extra. They do get better with the upgrades from the blacksmith, so think about getting those blacksmith upgrades as soon as you can. Gotta be careful not to lose this villager. This one cannot reproduce here. It's you need to. But not in age. You need a town center here. That's where they do it. That's where they do it, guys. Palace guard just trying to deal the damage it can, but looks like it's not gonna be enough. It's 3 Lombowman against 1 early palace guard. The king goes down, unfortunately for him. Meanwhile, more military advantage for Zerty this time. More ships coming for Zerty, as well as three demo ships. Sacrifices 1 demo ship, never mind, he's going directly into the other ship. Managed to get hit here. didn't do too much damage. Either it got hit or it didn't. Outposts coming here, as well as some houses. You know, just establish your base into your opponent island, scorching something. You're gonna have a consulate there, pretty much. Beautiful. Meanwhile, Zerty not doing any kind of damage in the island. Now Louis can push in the water and at land at the same time. Now this is really hard for Micro. So you need a skill level of these guys to actually move in the water. Take care of them. Oh my god, the demo ships. How many demo ships you need? He says, yes sir, that's how many. That's how many demo ships I need. It's like Louis is losing the water. And he's not producing more Lombos for the moment. Just getting wheelbarrow. It's like a lot of villagers here. Just waiting for instructions. And the dock. Louis built a dock in the opponent's base. Actually. Hey, no, that's not Louis. That's Zerty's dock. For a moment, I was like, hey, why looks a little bit strange. More palace guards are already here. Looks like these palace guards will be able to deal with this. It's like Louis losing the water for the moment. Both players staying in the feudal age for a long time. It's really hard to actually go castle age when your opponent is just pushing in the water. More palace guards here. And looks like the base will get spotted here. And with that, the archery range pretty much gets nullified. Louis with a little bit of trouble dealing with those military ships. Zerty already have 8 on the field. 4 more coming. A couple of demo ships going out for Louis to see if he can pull a miracle here. Meanwhile, more fishing ships are getting destroyed here. So far, 18 ships destroyed for Louis. Against 8 compared to Zerty. Looks like the English proxy base, it's out. It's out for good. At this point, can you really go castle? If your opponent still has control of the water, do you really want to just push with anything you can in feudal age? Or can you have a moment to go castle and then get better ships? It's gonna be only sprinkle ships here. Only sprinkle ships. That's all you need. That's all you need here. Another demo ship. The only thing that can save you is a couple of good demo ships. But you're gonna be careful not to lose them. Which is really hard. I mean, especially when there's so many ships. It's just really hard to keep track of everything. Your economy, your demo ships. Oh my god, the demo ship! That was a huge hit. That's what happens when you get too close to fire. There's a big surround here. Zerty cannot run. More demo ships are coming. He cannot do anything about that. Come on, demo ship. Another demo ship comes. Now that was a very good defense coming from Louis. But still more ships coming from Zerty. Looks like he's planning to go into Castle Age, but he taps out. Well played by these two players. Hope you enjoyed this match. If you do, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.